They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
Breaks into the open. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And here comes the offense on second down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Irish send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Now this offense is back on the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. That's not getting a thing done on first down. It's 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going to try to get it himself. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Throws for the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab on the left. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Raymond. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Raymond. There he goes! And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Brings up second down.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they...
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback pulled up two and sacked at the 12. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The volley cheers going on high. And here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Shannon. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Took care of it himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Here they're trying to get to the edge. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. On the move to his left. Look out, he's got room. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Akins. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hand and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Tight end now in motion. Looking for space. It's Raymond. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. That pass is incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the O? They'll give it to the back. Sweet cut there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To the ground, he's got it again. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings, Nick. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's St. Clair. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. And the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Offense, quick tempo.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over. But
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Finding open areas. Gets it past the marker. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You've got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game when you're down. They've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
It hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Ballman, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking for a man. It's Shannon. Fires to the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So USC's offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. Turning it on! They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically Defensively, he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. To throw, it's Shannon. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires the pass, intercepted. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Snagged in the middle, it's Jordan. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he'll go down, but he has enough. First down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Third and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Quarterback now breaking the field. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period will be a second down. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Crockett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt.
Punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the catch at the 35. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And now this offense will take the field again. To the air, it's Shannon. Keeps looking downfield. Got a little space. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Akins. Smashes ahead. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Back to pass. Now improvising. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. Knocked down for the tackle.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Using his legs, it's Jordan. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man down the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Crockett. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He'll pull it down and run. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Dropping back, it's Shannon. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll go back to work on offense. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary culture?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? First down here for the offense. The give on the option. Got enough for the first down. Breaks into the open. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. They're going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Shannon. Steps away. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field.
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game, and you're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 18 over Kent State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Strocken. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Face the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Strocken. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Barnes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Brings up 3rd down.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Using the quick game. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
Man, I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Trying to pound it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. A lot of defenders around on that screen. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
They decided to go for it on fourth down, and that was not easy. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone, but really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, on fourth down, it's a touchdown.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time for the offense to try to put together a fourth-quarter drive to break a tie. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Shannon. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Creates a little room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Oh, they're after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. To the air on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man downfield. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. On his way back from the 20. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Rush is on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This for the lead and very likely the win. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And here in the fourth quarter, still all tied up, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but
he lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. Fights off the defender. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. A first down run on the doorstep. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Field is condensed, not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Here's a heat, and here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Leaves it with the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, you get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Starts to scramble to the left. There he goes. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls around.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
Game on the line. They've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
And that's why I want the ball 2nd in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run it in the end zone, and end the football game.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams.